Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I've been channeling the energies lately of the DM, being in recognition of you DFs, knowing who you are, what you mean to them, to their lives. I've been channeling the energy also of the DM, actually getting messages from the universe, and lately to bring you two closer together. And lately I've been feeling the energy of many DMs trying to communicate with you, wanting to communicate with you, or actually going through it. And I see the energy of union everywhere. So I'm going to start my reading and see where it leads us. There was Can we talk for a minute? I have moved on. Communication. Why? Okay, so that will lead our reading. Actually, let me put it like this so I can develop from it throughout the reading. To me, it's very clear. It's simple. Like I said, I have been feeling it. Communication is coming between you guys. Very easy. DMs are ready to talk to us. I can feel. For most of us, I think that it will actually happen. And like I have been saying, don't forget the journey you have just been through. Don't forget... It's hard saying this, but don't forget the pain that your DMs actually put you through. Let it have its purpose. Let it not be in vain. In a sense, close the chapter of the dynamic of runner and chaser within your relationship. And for me, if I may, the only way to do that is to actually have that talk with your twin and to take your time to come into full union. Make sure that all the energies are balanced between you two, that you don't have resentment anymore, that he has nothing to be forgiven anymore. It's like he needs to be complete, otherwise he will run away from you again. Anyways, let's get into the reading. Welcome to y'all, and let's see. You see? So to me, that's very clear. And like I've said lately, I've been feeling the energy of the DFs actually having to focus on their pentacles, their career, their finances, their worldly life, their daily life, their jobs, their dreams. And as you do that, a portal, a gate is going to open that will actually line up everything for you to be fulfilled emotionally. So the first thing, and your twin is going to feel that type of energy to you bossing up. Your twin is going to feel that and actually be drawn to you. So saying that, I feel like 5 of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands to the 2 of Wands. Someone, and I believe it's the DM, and I think also because I've seen this in my last reading, actually enough DFs, Divine Feminines, are stuck in the 5 of Pentacles, the Dark Night of the Soul energy. And they've been for some time. I believe the DM less than the DFs, because they have been in recognition for a shorter period of time. And feeling that energy, they feel like the only way forward is to have that conversation, the conversation about your connection, what you two mean to each other, what you two represent to each other. It's like the next step is communication. That's clear. For some of you, and I believe it pertains to the DFs, Knight of Wands to the Queen of Swords to the Six of Cups. I think that you have actually stopped completely, like seriously put an end to chasing your twin flame. And that there is making you more attractive to him. It's making you like saucy. Shout out to Daniel Boone. It's making you saucy to him. He's like nostalgic of you because of that. Your absence is making him fonder. And what I'm seeing, I've been telling you, couldn't get clearer than the Six of Wands to the Four of Cups to the Four of Wands, is like you will be victorious and actually seeing union with your own two eyes. It's going to happen for enough of us. If you are listening to my messages and resonating with my energy, like I know that emotionally I've healed. I'm working on my pentacles. I'm following my own advice. I feel like a lot of us already, like the lessons that this journey was supposed to teach you are slowly, having an effect on you to the point where you feel better. And when you do, you will know it. That feeling of having inner peace, and not knowing what the future holds, but being okay with every possibility that might come your way is great. If union is a reward or some kind of a level you have to achieve, a lot of us are very close, and most of us will actually see that very soon. They will finally see the day. Don't jump up for a phone call or a text or some, little gesture, but go about it and you will see that the finality is actually you being victorious in seeing union happening. Great. Yeah, they're here together, but yeah. The DF and the DM are actually here, in the card for union is like right below, but they're not necessarily completely connected yet, otherwise they'll be side by side. So the energy that I'm channeling is actually that some people, they can actually feel it coming their way. Some of us, some of you guys, they can actually feel it coming their way, but somehow they're afraid. And I believe they're just afraid because it's either, to me, the way I'm feeling this, the way I'm getting this, is that either you have been hurt before and it's like almost afraid to, put your hand back in the fire, like fear of being disappointed or something, or for some others, you're afraid of your own feelings for that person. I'm going to clarify this in a second. One thing that I meant to tell you, because I feel like Four of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands to the King of Wands, a lot of you are actually, despite what I'm saying about communication and union, feeling like you can no longer So I can feel that in the midst of actually wanting to let go of your twin flame journey because it's become too much of a burden to you. You're basically fed up, for some of us, The thing is, we wished we could, but we can't. Because at the end of the day, you are going to reunite with your divine counterpart. And no matter how hard the journey may seem, how lost of a cause it may seem to you, how irreparable of a situation it may all look like to you, you cannot let it go. And I'm gonna leave it at that, you know. For some DF, Eight of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands to the Tower, some event is going to happen, and we've been getting the energy of communication. I'm going to try and clarify it. Some event, and it's due to the work that you have actually done on yourself, and therefore on your relationship. You are on a different level to him, but at the end of the day, something is going to happen that will reunite you guys, that will make you see the divine value in each other. I'm telling you, like, for a lot of us, something is going to happen that's going to reunite you with your twin. And the reason be it, you have cleared your energy, you've hopefully just tapped in the energy of forgiveness, of total forgiveness towards your twin. And even if you wanted to let it go because you're fed up or it's too much to you, it's really like you've reached a point of a breaking point, basically. Something's going to happen because you have worked on yourself. So I think that is for most of us, What's going to happen is the fact that you have actually let go of, this toxic attachment towards your twin. It is going, things will start coming your way, and it's nearly certain, something is coming your way. And not just one thing. In that case, it'll be actually like a different, how to explain this? It's like for those who have done the work by detaching from their, toxic attachment to their twin, you see something that is going to come your way. I want to say that, and you should try and have faith in that. It's going to manifest. You'll be actually able to see it with your own two eyes, and it's going to be like a series of events. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but an extraordinary type of chance. Events happening like in line that you're just going to be looking at it in a few and be like, wow, that was absolutely crazy the way we reunited, because obviously this is about union and communication and emotional fulfillment. But you'll be like, the day this happened, or the times this series of event happens and how it happened, the order in which it happened is absolutely crazy, That's what I'm feeling, and it's all due to your detachment. That's going to make things happen for you. So let's see, let's tap more into this energy. So the Two of Cups to the Two of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles to the Page of Wands to the King of Wands to the Queen of Cups. I feel like you will see that if you are open to your twin, and if communication happens or something actually happens to bring you two together, for another group, once that first step happened, you will see that you will be in harmony with your twin. You will work together with your twin. You will like have the same goal, the same plan. Like he will come to you a brand new person, from a chaser to an actual divine masculine, and from a runner, to an actual divine masculine. So for some of us, when this event, which I believe is some kind of a gathering or a reconnecting or something like that, you will see that you will have a brand new person in front of you that's actually going to be willing to work with you. It will seem different this time around. Yeah. And it's something that you will perceive very easily. You'll know it. You'll feel like, okay, this time around it's different, because it feels like, symbiotic. And it's even going to be more the case if your DM is a fire sign and if you are a water sign. So let's see a third group. The Eight of Cups to the Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups, King of Cups. I feel like for those who are not fooling around about the fact that they're done with this journey, you walking away from your twin is actually going to make them see you for the woman that you actually are. And it's like in your absence, he will miss your presence, and he will start regretting all the things that he should have actually done for you, for love. And the way I read cards is like these two here are somehow reunited, but in this like a column, instead of being side by side, I feel like you guys are nearly on the same page. There's like a little bit left to it. Maybe you want something that he does not want yet, because you're not on the same level, in life. And I don't know, maybe due to the fact that you are younger or he is younger, it's just a matter of that, but the feeling is actually mutual, or what you want is starting to line up emotionally. That's good. So yeah, I want to clarify also, why would some people like either doubt their feelings or afraid of their feelings, feel like a blessing is coming your way but have a problem acknowledging it because there's some kind of a fear attached to it. Yeah. So for some reason, excuse me. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Oh. So the way I see this, and this is going to be like a little bit specific, somebody or a group or like a small group. It might be global, but there's a small group in the people having issues acknowledging the actual blessing that's coming their way because of fears. It's like, I feel that you have poured yourself out to your divine masculine, your feelings in the past. And for some, this may even have been quite some time ago, but it's something that happened, and I think it happened like quite some time ago. The fear is coming from the fact that you have either confessed your feelings like fully to your divine masculines, yeah, having a conversation with them, or certain things happened that made you feel like, okay, this is absolutely irreparable. He either said something to you that you cannot get over, or he like, you gave it your all, saying things to him like, okay, I'm going to tell him about this twin flame journey, and he couldn't deal with it, and said something to you that was unforgivable. And if that's your case, if your fear is based on that, you have absolutely no reasons to be afraid. And the way I'm reading this as well, it may even be somebody, it's possible that your divine counterpart is somebody you actually divorced to, that you had the Ten of Cups with in the past. And certain things happened, like certain things happened that made you feel like this situation here is absolutely irreparable. Either somebody you married to and separated from, or that you divorced from, something like that. And if that's the case, you have absolutely no reason to be afraid. He's going to respond to you, or he's going to be attentive. If you guys ever talk, or if you guys ever reunite, somehow this time it will be different. So I want to clarify these cards here. Like, I have moved on, okay? You've moved on, but from what? What have you moved on from, DMs? Yeah. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yes. So the reason why I'm getting like calmly, in a Zen way, excited is because, first of all, these, like, the 4 first cards are just about movement and change. So if you never believed that your DM changed or could change or move on from their karmics, move on from whatever negative energy, death to the Chariot, to the 6 of Swords, to the Wheel of Fortune, it is happening. There's like 4 confirmations, 3 major arcanas. He has moved on. A change is happening. I'm telling you, this whole environment we're living in for the moment, and all the things are happening, is going to lift up the level of awareness of the planet, and your twin is a part of that too. Where it's like a global thing happening. And what is changing, what he's moved on from, he's tired of the stress in his life, the conflicts that he has, having to defend himself. Is like your person is like this energy that he was displaying to you. It was also like self-sabotaging, and all of that he's going away from. The energy of conflict, constant conflict, inner conflict, stressing out. He wants something better for himself. He's moved on from that negative energy, and I'm gonna leave it like this. So the Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the Hermit, to the 2 of Cups, to the Ace of Swords, to the 4 of Swords. I feel like your connection, and especially your separation, especially for those who have actually been in separation for some time, is actually changing your twin. While you are on your side thinking that he couldn't care less about you, it's like doing something to his soul to be fragmented or divided, you being that one part, that half of his soul that's actually not around anymore, is making him want to be a better person, and to want to connect more to his inner world, his feelings, his emotions, his heart, a sense of compassion is also. I'm not saying that the DMs have, become full Queen of Cups, like that type of energy. Not like you. It's more like the DF that has that intuitive kind of ability. But he is also getting messages and having visions and whatsoever. And with the help of these visions and within the separation, I would say it's longer. It's longer. The need or the thirst for having this Two of Cups, this relationship with you, this emotional relationship with you, is actually making him heal. He decided to heal because he wants to go back to you. Or within the separation, what it's doing to him is that it's inspired him to be a better person, and for the love of you, for a relationship with you, for an opportunity to spend time with you, a second chance with you, he decided that he wants to heal. That's why he's moving on. Why? So let's see something about communication. Why? Communication, why? Okay, the way I'm reading this and how I'm channeling it, I don't have a card for how, but the why is like a question to me. The way I'm seeing this, and I'll explain to you why. It's like if he wanted to communicate, or if he wants to communicate, it's not really about like the why, it's more a how. Why I'm saying this, or why he wants to communicate, and I feel how, am I going to communicate with you, is that he understands Queen of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups to the Magician to Justice to the Page of Pentacles, that what you want, like if you don't talk to him anymore, if you don't communicate with him anymore, he feels like you have bossed up in the situation, like you're not joking with him anymore. This time around, the last conversation you had, that last encounter you had, that was the last, and he understands that you mean business this time, and that what you want, and maybe he can actually feel it. Because I feel like for the DFs, certain situations are absolutely like irreparable. And he feels it, like what you want or what you deserve is some kind of magical apology or magical gesture or something extraordinary that will actually bring justice to you for what he has put you through in the past. And it's not just in the past. I can feel also there was like a lot of immaturity. This could have been avoided, the stuff that happened between you two, if he had like an upper level of maturity. He's wondering how he's going to communicate with you, knowing that it's going to have to be mind-blowing to you, because you will accept nothing less than that, something like that. So communication, why? Spirit, is there a message for us in that? Okay, the way that I'm channeling this, and it's like a little bit away from what the cards are actually showing me, but I'm just going to go for it because it is what it is, I feel like what he would have to explain to you is why he actually walked away from you. to me, making the wrong decision when everything he could have ever dreamed of, was in front of you. It's like he will have to explain to you why he ran away from you. And what I would say is, like, if you are awakened, if you really stardust, if you really awakened, but in another way, if you're really ascended spiritually, if you say you are who you say you are to your DMs, you're going to realize that at the end of the day, the star to the Page of Wands, he was assigned the role of the runner. So at the end of the day, he played his part as much as you did, Yeah. And that's how I'm going to leave it, He realizes he messed up, and it's like, how I'm going to explain to you that I actually ran away from everything I ever wanted in my life for such a blessing, that it's nearly endless. I walked away from you, but since then I've woken up, and it's like that. How am I going to explain to you why I ran away from you in the past, why I was immature in the past, That's hard. That will be very hard. So anything else we need to know, Spirit? Yeah. It's very simple. Your person realizes who you are to him. He's really, like, I've seen the Empress a lot lately in key positions, so I feel like slowly he's seeing you for what you are. Maybe the karmics weren't enough, maybe they couldn't hold up to your standards, his experiences with them might have been, much worse than with yours. Something is opening your eyes up to your DMs. And I believe that it's even more the case if you are no longer in that chaser energy, if you are doing your thing, holding a distance between him and you, but like he can find you. If that's the case, you will see that he feels like he has hurt. He's hurt a person that means so much to him, and he has regret for that, and he's hurt you many, many times. And his regret is within that, but he has entered like a new cycle, or you have, where that energy of pain and regret and for that having happened over many occasions, many times, it will change. It's either he has changed, he does no longer want to hurt you, or you have changed and you no longer want to be in that pain, in that energy of pain. Sorry. What your DM realizes, or what he wants to talk about, is the fact that he actually, again, the same thing, he broke the heart of the person that he was supposed to love, he was supposed to love. He's getting himself ready for this relationship, and I believe that at this point he's single. I've kept going for the energy of third party somehow, but it's not coming out. So I feel like third party, like I was saying, that energy is slowly fading away. What he wants to do is spend his life with you. This is what I'm seeing, with the Nine of Cups to the Two of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Is like forever you and me. And that's what I want. I broke your heart, though I know that you're the person that was meant for me. You are my love, and what I really want is to spend time with you forever. One last card from this deck. He realizes who you are, that he's hurt you. Like, what else you want him to tell you? He might not be able to explain everything to you, but at the end of the day, I think that he deeply cares for you, and that he's very sorry for all the pain he's caused you. So I'll finish with these deck of cards, and he's going to reach out, reaching out. I'll finish with this deck of cards, the last card, by saying that your person has finally manned up. He's getting himself together for you, for the thought of union, if he's not aware of that, just for a chance to be happier in love. Like, your person is definitely manning up. And if that's the energy from my last reading, I remember of you looking for a man in your life, wanting a man in your life, then he's doing it, he's manning up for you. So let's go for this set of cards. Go for the communication and rejoice in the fact that your DMs have finally cleaned up their act, or are doing it, manning up, moved on from toxic energies. The karmic is no longer a theme in their lives, It's like he's really getting on track just to have the 10 of Cups with you. And that's what he wants. He wants to spend his life with you. Slowly he'll start to understand that, Deception, children. So I think this is specific, I want to try and clarify this. For somebody who has children. So I think that for some of you, you'll see that, or maybe what was the thing that you have to communicate about was the fact that your DMs actually hid a child from you. And if that's the case, you're just going to have to find it in yourself to be understanding about the situation. And if you don't know about it yet, somebody should pay attention to the red flags, like the energy of the devil. Just look out, If you know already, then you know that they have a child. And if that's the case, you should, try to be more understanding about it. And if not, for maybe somebody, beware, because some of your DMs or one of your DM has a child or got somebody pregnant, and they're not telling you. So there goes one message. Is there anything we need to know about this communication, our relationships to our DMs, or a possibility of union? Codependency, forgiving, and learning. So the way that I'm reading this is like, don't forget that addictions are affecting your romantic life. Don't forget that sometimes, because us DFs, we tend to think that we were right and did absolutely nothing wrong, and that we don't have to work on ourselves or anything. It's like, either you can learn to be more forgiving with your twin by acknowledging the fact that you were once also codependent, and the way that you may have acted was not, the best either. You feel like you think bad about your DM, but maybe he also has seen you in not so flattering of a light, something like that. Something like that. Don't forget that you weren't picture perfect to your DMs either. That those acts of codependency might have turned him off as much as you or his karmics turned you off. Give your relationship a chance, and finances and career. I think that's for us DFs, all the way. It's like a balance, Work on your pentacles and see this relationship just revive itself, To me, that is the gate, the finances and career. If you're working on your pentacles, or for those who want to be in union at this point in time, It's about the pentacles to the woman, and you know, I would say making a move in your direction for the DMs, and you or him just achieve that balance, you know. Worry about your finances and your career and see your relationship just being reborn from that type of energy. One last card. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I've been getting this card also in my last reading, and that was some of the last cards also. You have to clear your energy. I suggest that you get ready for your twin, and I've been saying that lately. It's like, if you have done the work, if you've prayed for it, if you've envisioned it, if you did everything you could for it, if you've been patient, if you've really been patient, you have to know that you had to know. So clear your energy. If you feel like you still have resentment towards your twin, it's like, the way I'm dealing with it for the moment is that I'm actually forgiving him without having an apology from him. But I may be doing this for the wrong reasons, because for me it's in a quest, it's in order to take something away from him, so that even if he ever was to come with that apology or whatever explanation that's been taking way too long, it would mean absolutely nothing to me. I know that that's not the right way to do it, but at the end of the day, you have to find a way to do it, you know. Try to forgive your twin. It's like, he didn't murder anybody from your life, you know, and nothing is picture perfect. We have flaws. The universe is perfect, but everything else is flawed, you know. So, I don't know. Release your ex. The time has come for you to clear your energy, and when you do, your twin is going to come closer to you. So that was my reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.